What's going on? So I got to talk about old Tobias Harris. I remember when Jimmy Butler said Tobias Harris over me. I've been listening at the so-called experts talking about, Maxi's going to be big and he has to match Brunson in the series against the Knicks and Joel Embiid and all that. But no one ever says anything about Tobias Harris, who's getting paid a good bag. Tobias Harris, to me, is like the black version of Kirk Cousins because he looks at times like he should be a second or third and maybe will flirt as a first, but he gets to fall in the third or fourth slot in the group. Like the Jackson Five, there's Mike and Michael, Marlon, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Michael, Jermaine, Marlon. He's in the third, fourth slot. He stays over there, but sometimes he'll move over, but he never quite emerges as front and center. Tobias Harris, to me, is kind of like Reggie Wright Jr. and Gene Deal. Like he got something on the Philadelphia 76ers. He must got videotape or something. Because I'm like, how did he keep this turkey around? And then he got the audacity this week to say, I want to go back to Detroit. And steal more money. He's stealing money. No one ever calls Tobias Harris out. If he is so much, this is what we talk about on my live stream when I talk about scrubs. Well, we talk about I've talked about NBA players. I think I said this about Josh Smith when he's with the Clippers Rockets and why these guys get to be so problematic. Because if they feel like coming up, they will. If they don't feel like it, they won't. He falls in this category. Tobias Harris has some good moments with the Clippers. Come to Philly, but he settled for third, fourth row. He settles to do the least that he got to do. But is he worried he's going to mess up his fro? Is he going to marry that he going to mess up the stars on his uniform? Why they settle for this turkey? I mean, it was glaring when I looked at the stat line last night because I was thinking, okay, that could have been a winnable game if he shows up. Because, okay, Charles Barkley and Shaq was saying if Maxey matches Bronson. Well, Maxey had the lead in score. He was 31 points last night. Embiid had 29. But Tobias Harris was like way back. He doesn't score. They never ask anything out of him. He's been stealing money. Keeping the fro he makes you think he's one of the stylists, like a 70s love vocal group that sits down there, does his routine, stays in his role. Nothing ever happens with Tobias Harris. And I'm thinking, if he ever emerged and kept up to his game, you notice when Embiid went down, Philly started to sink like Titanic. I heard some cats clown him in the comment section. They say he's better off to go into the WNBA. Someone said he get clapped over there. I'm like, this is what they doing in Philly? I remember being a Sixers fan, liking the Sixers back in the 80s. And when they ran 3, 4, 5 deep, the fourth man was accountable. Tobias Harris been stealing money. But I ain't mad at him. There's no expectations. He got some video on the GM Daryl Mortley or something. He gotta have some dirt. He got to. Because there is no way in legal world that this turkey can get away with giving up so little for what he's getting paid. And yes, I checked teams as third, fourth options. And he been there for long tenure too. They fool around if he don't leave. He gonna fool around. I guess they'll give him a mini statue too. A figurine or something. They may as well. Because they sure is paying a lot for a guy that's supposed to be a third, fourth option, and you don't get a lot in return. But you tell me what you think. Because I feel Tobias Harris is getting away with it big time. He got to have video on somebody. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like my piece.